Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for July 5th through the 11th. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, the near future, and we'll clarify that. And then we're going to clear that, get into your energy and your person's energy, the possible outcome. We'll get some romance angels as well as some of the oracle cards. Now this is for Cancer, Sun, and Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And guys, if this one doesn't resonate for you, check out those other placements and see if those do for this particular week. All right, so if you'd like a personal reading, I do those as well. The information is in the description box. If you're returning, welcome back. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your support. And if you're new, I hope you'll stick around. All right, so let's get into Cancer's energy for the 5th through the 11th. Okay. So in the recent past, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. In your current energy, we have the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups right in the center of your reading, and the Eight of Cups. In the near future, the Star in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, there's some major healing going on. So your overall energy is the High Priestess. There's a sense that somebody wants to come in and have a conversation with you about something. So could it happen this week? Absolutely. If you click into this after that week, it just means that the energy could be moved forward a little bit. There's some area of your life where as much as you know that your intuition is on point and you probably have abilities of some sort, there's something about this particular energy that you would ignore that and let things happen and continue to give your energies up to this particular person. Whoever this is has something to say, or they did in the recent past. You may have just recently heard some news. It feels like a very passionate movement forward. So this person wants to have a conversation about how passionate they are, or that they want to have a new beginning, and they seem very determined to do so. They want to celebrate, they want to get together, and they really do want a stable new beginning. So if this has already happened to you, then this person's coming in. It feels like they mean what they say. I always say be cautious if somebody's coming back around, especially if you've shifted your energy so dramatically, like most Cancers have over the last many years. This can also be that you're getting a message about a new opportunity. So something that you've been putting your energy into that you really want to happen, you could be getting that offer in that week with it from the 5th to the 11th, because something seems to be wanting to be celebrated. So this is exciting news. This could be a new start in something that's going to create that stability that you might have been looking for if things have just been a little bit rocky lately. Whoever this is that's coming in to speak to you is very passionate about either having you on board at work, or this is someone who really wants to make things work out because they feel like they're in a more stable place than they were before. This could also be somebody new for those of you that are single. So it could be that you meet someone, they could be a little bit younger than you, and they find you very attractive, male or female. And this is someone who offers something stable that's very different from the past. So it could be for either, depending on which situation you're in. I'm going to try to give you as many scenarios as I pick up on. So it could be work, somebody new, or even someone from your past is what I'm sensing. Whatever it is, I think you're going to be happy about it. So for each of you, like I said, this will be a little bit different. Now, in your current energy, the King of Swords tells me you have an immense amount of clarity. I think you've learned so much about who you are and what you want in a love situation because you've walked away from the painful ones and left all the burdens of those emotional situations in the past as much as you possibly can. And it feels like you're ready to open up. So if you're single right now and you want somebody new, you have a tremendous amount of clarity around that. But not just because you're clear and you want, this type of person, that type. It's because you've done the work. So that energetic match actually has the ability to show up for you. With the Eight of Cups in reverse again, this is leaving all of that emotional baggage behind, because I feel like the clarity that you've gotten is you understand why certain relationships had to happen in your life. You accept that they were lessons. This gives you that kind of clarity. It's a spiritual clarity. And then something comes in or towards you and you're opening up to it. Is somebody going to come in that week? It may not be that week, but your being open is going to allow the energy to be drawn towards you. And I think you're really ready for something that's going to be overflowing. This feels like a lot of release of any resentments or anger or frustration around people who have put you through hell, drug you through the mud is what I heard. So your clarity is really on point for the next week. So in the near future, we have the Star in reverse, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Immediately, this tells me that there still might be some healing. So if somebody comes back from your past and tries to tell you that they've done some changing, could they have? Possibly. But I think what you're healing from, that Five of Cups, is that somebody didn't offer you the same amount that you did, which happens a lot, unfortunately, with cancers. But again, it's really having the clarity around, not only, I see the red socks, sorry, I'm going to interrupt for 1 second and say, because the red flags, even though they were probably clear to you before, are even clearer to you now, and I don't think you're going to allow that to happen again. The Star in reverse just means there's a tad bit more healing. It's just energy, though. Remember, energetic healing can happen. It doesn't mean that you're not open to the idea of possibly someone from the past or a new person. It just means there's still a little bit there, residual energy. You know, healing those three and have two behind you. I'm going to look at it from a reversed perspective and say, there still might be a little bit in the near future. Or this person could just stir up those old feelings that you had and give you that sense of, oh, I remember why I didn't want to be in this situation, because this is how I felt. I was sad. I thought you were my wish fulfillment. You lied to me. You cheated on me. And it broke my heart. And now you want to come back around and stir that shit back up. All right, so let's see. The Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. Whatever this news is that's coming to you, I really do believe it's going to make you happy. So this is the people that are waiting on a job opportunity or something new to get started, and or maybe a new person that comes in and stirs your interest. All right, so let's get clarity on the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. Oh, so we have the King of Cups coming in, and then we have the Eight of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Swords. So two different scenarios. If this was somebody who betrayed you in the past, they're going to come back in more open and very emotional. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It could also be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. A lot of water here and a lot of air. Yeah, definitely. Also another clarification for Aquarius. So they may come in and say, listen, I know that I hurt you tremendously in the past. I need to give you clarity about what happened. Maybe they want to open up and tell you the things that they didn't tell you before. They have a clear, precise awareness about the fact that they did you wrong in the past. The King of Cups and the Eight of Swords. There's a part of you that's stuck in energies. In other words, do you open up to this person if they come in and they're coming forth as so honest and so emotional, and or at least it seems like they're being honest and stable, and now things have shifted? It could be. Now, for those of you that are single, this is someone brand new who has the energy of a king, who's full of love, emotionally stable, has everything to offer that you offer. And it could be a surprise to you, and it's going to be exciting. Although you may feel like you're a little bit stuck, you're actually not. So that Ace of Cups in the middle of the reading is telling me that you're opening up to the idea that this is possible. So it's going to be a little bit different for each of you, but I still think that it's somebody new that wants to come in and let you know that they're extremely interested. All right, so what do we have for the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups? The Nine of Wands. And then we have the Fool card. And we have Strength in reverse. So as much as you want to be in a new love situation, You may be feeling a little bit worn out right now. Again, having clarity is one thing. Having a little bit of that energy of, do I really want to go through this again? Am I really ready? The Nine of Wands is, I'm almost there where it's just such a burden that I'm not sure if I really want to try again. I think your energy is trying to push you towards that. I think the advice is to take a chance. You've walked away from things that did not fulfill you emotionally in the past. Clear your energy and move towards that new beginning. There's so much opportunity for a new start in a love situation. So I really think the message is just be open to taking that step forward and try not to bring the past into the current situation. All right, so let's clarify the Star in reverse and the Seven of Swords. If you meet somebody new, they may trigger a few things about your past relationship. It happens, especially if you've been hurt really badly by someone. It could be something here and there that reminds you of someone from the past, and it may make you a little bit leery. It could cause you to pause for a second and say, well, I'm not 100% sure if this person is a replica of my past or if they're something completely different. Then we have the Eight of Cups in the near future and the Moon in reverse. And then the World. So, okay, this person from the past that wants to come back around wants to tell you how much they miss you and how sorry they are that they didn't fight for this relationship. There were definitely secrets in it, and there's a part of them that doesn't feel like they can get over it. I don't think this person is over you at all. The Four of Pentacles says that they can't hold back anymore. They've been holding back, and now they want to come back. So this is in the near future. It may not happen next week, but in the near future, this person wants to come back and say, I know I was selfish. I didn't give to the relationship the way that you did. I know I kept secrets from you. They could also be walking away from something else to move towards you because they just can't get you out of their, not thoughts, but like out of their skin. It's almost as if you're so buried in this person's physical being as much as their mental state. Like they just can't let it go. And I think they realize now that they need to come forward and tell you the things that they weren't telling you before. That's where the lying and cheating came into play. So they're not having an easy time letting this go. Now, whoever's energy this is, they still probably haven't come forward. You've probably been hearing for a while that they're going to. Is it going to happen like a said time? I can't say. I just know their energy is feeling this. So they definitely regret it. They know they hurt you. They also recognize that you're healing and moving on and starting to create something new in your own life. So if this person is watching you, the Page of Wands could indicate that they've been watching you and following you in some way, shape, or form. They could be asking friends about you. Whatever it is, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Again, a lot of water. Death in reverse, they have not gone through a transformation. So just be aware of that if they come back into your life. They may have claimed to have started to go through their changes, but I don't think they have yet. The Wheel of Fortune just says something has to change for that person to see what a great relationship this was. As much as they may offer up that they miss you, they want you, they know how they hurt you, you have such beautiful things coming for you that I don't know if you're going to be open to this. I think you may decide that you want to close this out and continue to move on. The Star in reverse, yeah, this is still that healing. That's clarifying the Star. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So not only is their energy vulnerable, but you may be very vulnerable to this person as well. So be careful, because the Ten of Wands says that it brings a lot of burdens. You've already done this. You've already contemplated this. You don't want to go back into a space where you get in your head again. The Nine of Cups in reverse tells me that there may not be that wish fulfillment that you think it could be. I think you're going to need to make a decision. There's a part of you that knows that something else is coming towards you, and you may be back and forth. You could have also already met somebody new, and you could be back and forth when this person comes back into your life. Caution, Magician, that's that. And the Tower moment, again, Scorpio energy. So just be careful, because they may be a little bit manipulative. They're going to try to convince you that they've done some healing themselves, but I don't think the secrets that they have to share is going to tell the whole story. I think there's a part of them that's still got secrets about whatever they've been walking away from. So just be sure you're clear about what you want moving forward in love. Be sure if this person wants to have a conversation that you are clear about wanting complete and full honesty. All right. I'm going to clear this and go ahead and think about the person that's on your mind, whether it be a new person, an old person, whoever that may be, or you could currently be in a relationship and be curious about the person that you are currently dating. So let's see what's going on. I'll give you as many scenarios as I can. Okay. This is for Cancer's person, please. So we have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, they're losing patience, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. All right. The Strength in reverse for you, the Justice in reverse, the Emperor card, and the Ten of Pentacles. You've taken back control of your life. Okay, and then we have the King of Cups again. So this energy is very strong. Whoever this is for you, if it's someone from the past, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, they have a lot of love for you. Are they as emotionally stable as you need them to be? That's a good question. If this is someone new, I'd say yes, they come in with a lot of emotional maturity. So they have something to offer, and I think it's probably going to feel very different for you. If you meet this person and you recognize, okay, this is what it feels like to be loved the way I love. Or at least that kind of reciprocal attention, especially if it's new or if you've only been in it for a short period of time. Now, the person that you're thinking about, Four of Cups in reverse, I think they have more to offer than just a little bit. I actually like this card in reverse in this particular situation. The Temperance in reverse just tells me if you're not speaking to this person, they're losing patience. They know that this saying breadcrumbed you in the past. They know that they didn't bring everything to the table, what they had to offer emotionally, and they could have just been very emotionally immature. I feel like this person probably they could have been someone who drank quite a bit, partied a lot, depending on your age group. They could have just been someone whose attention was elsewhere, and they only brought one of those four cups. So the other three were spent doing other things or not focused on you. And they understand that they created the breakup. They created the falling apart of this relationship. And now they want clarity. They want to come in and say to you, I've got clarity about where I went wrong. And I need to come in and have a conversation with you so that I can let you know. Again, you're going to have to use your judgment. So if this is somebody that you're currently seeing, I'd say this person is definitely someone who's a little bit impatient. They may kind of create a little bit of stir-up, but they know what they want. So they could have been dealing with things in the past that they hadn't really talked about, or they could have had a lot of Tower moments themselves. But I do think that they tell the truth. So if you're questioning whether that person that you're seeing now is telling you the truth, I would say yes. Now, your energy is the Strength in reverse and the Justice in reverse. For the person that wants to come back from the past, the Strength and the Justice in reverse just tells me it wears you out. You don't feel like there was balance at all in this situation. You could have been dealing with a Libra or a Leo or a Taurus. I think you've regained your strength around not only your financial situation, you could still be focusing on that, but you knew that this created instability for you in some way, shape, or form. It could have been that it created monetary instability. It could also be that you're just focused on that and you want to create more of that in your life, and you're taking control of that aspect and not as focused on the injustices from the past. Not saying that you don't have some love for them. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't want to have anything to do with them. But in this case, I feel like you're strong and empowered, and if they come in to have a conversation, I think you're going to let them know where your focus is and how you felt about how things went. All right, let's get the romance angels. I really do feel like somebody wants to come in and talk to you guys. It was strong. It actually started another reading for you, and I stopped because something about it didn't quite feel right, but I felt the energy before that someone was coming in. So we have new love, love yourself first, retreat, and flirt. And then we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So again, you may have children with this person. If it's someone new, maybe they have children or you do, and you're questioning whether that's going to allow something to work out for you. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Like I said, this could be somebody new. It does feel like a new-ish energy. It could be that the past comes back and what's the word? I just came to me and then I forgot the word I was going to say. They could appear newer. It could feel renewed. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. And flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. That could be just how you want to be. Maybe you're just going to be a little flirtatious, have a conversation with them, see where things go. And this could also be that you've got this new person and you just need to take your time and flirt a little, have a little fun. All right, let's get a possible outcome for you. I'm going to grab this other deck again. What's the possible outcome for Cancer? It does feel like there was a lot of injustice in the situation in the past, a lot of pain, a lot of betrayal. So you're a bigger person than I, if you can forgive that and move forward. Okay, so the King of Wands, like I said, this person's very passionate about you. They want to discuss that. They're very attracted to you too. So you could be also very, like the chemistry could be pretty dang on hot between the two of you. So it feels like that's what they kind of come forward with. They use that in a sense because they know that they're attractive to you. So they want to come in, probably tell you how beautiful you are or how handsome or just how sexy you are. Or they could text with some kind of message that tells you something like that. Now the Page of Cups in reverse and the Hermit card. This is somebody who needs to still grow up a little bit emotionally. So if you're waiting, you could also be dealing with Virgo energy. Just be cautious. Keep that BS meter on high, just in case. So the Hierophant. Do I think this is a higher level relationship? It could be. It could be a marriage that you want to heal. It could have been a long-term relationship. It could be someone that you thought you were going to marry. Do I think the outcome could possibly end up that? I do. But it has to be a healthy relationship in order for that to happen. If they're still coming towards you with a little bit of emotional instability, I would say just be cautious. So the Ace of Wands, a beautiful, new, passionate beginning. So, I can't tell you guys what to do, but it does feel like this person really wants to start fresh. So whoever you're dealing with, just saying, could possibly end up in marriage. All right, now let's get the Lover's Oracle and see what that has to say. This is for Cancer. Okay, they want this card. So, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. God knows that's the truth, and it's about damn time for Cancers. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. All right, they want one more. So, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Well, that's pretty. All right, so I really don't know what else to say except whoever this is has a tremendous amount of love for you and they want to come forward and tell you that they do. You're going to have a big decision to make when they do. All right, let's see. What's going on for Cancer? So deep knowing, blessed, TikTok, community, and time for a nap. So before this person comes back around, or if you're dealing with somebody new, you may need to rest up just because you could be possibly having some fun in the future. There's a deep knowing. I believe that there's a deep knowing on this person's part that you are the one for them. Blessed, they feel like you're a blessing. 2 and 2 is a 4, so you've got a couple 4s here. That could be about balance. You know you're blessed. Cancers are blessed. It doesn't matter how hard of a situation you're put in or whatever the circumstances are, you guys find your way out. Cancers always do. All right, and then tick-tock. I think this person's getting impatient and they want to come forward and let you know that. The 8, community, this just feels like spending time going out now that things are opening up. This is also infinity. Letting things flow the way they're meant to flow. Definitely pay attention to your intuition in this situation. No doubt that there's a part of you that knows that the two of you love each other. Are you ready and willing to take that chance when this person comes back around? All right, Cancer, so that's the energies I have for you for next week. I hope you enjoyed this. Please do like, share, subscribe, and comment below for me. Like I said, I do personal readings, so that info is in the description box. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in next week's reading. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.